Musk's aversion to authority is evident in his decision for SpaceX to establish its own private launch site in Texas, an alternative to the U.S. government-leased pads. This move might distance Musk from Air Force oversight, yet FAA regulations are likely to mirror those of the Air Force, a same but different scenario. Despite a space pod at Boca Chica's 8-year history, the company has undertaken just one attempt to launch the Starship into orbit. The awaited license for the second Starship orbital flight is still pending. Delving into the matter, let's explore SpaceX's efforts to convince the FAA to green-light Starship's continued flights in today's episode of Great SpaceX. The inaugural flight of Starship back in April resulted in failure, not an uncommon outcome for young rockets. However, the emergency rocket destruction system didn't behave as anticipated. The launch pad, subjected to the simultaneous ignition of 33 powerful rocket engines, disintegrated, sending rock fragments onto the surrounding area. Even communities 6 miles away from the site experienced sand raining down. Musk initially declared intentions to relaunch the rocket within 8 weeks, a sentiment he reiterated in June. Yet, 4 months after the unsuccessful attempt, the company is still in the process of regaining its launch license from the FAA, the regulatory body overseeing commercial space flights in the U.S. During the previous week, SpaceX presented the agency with its conclusive report regarding the incident. However, the agency's approval of the report's findings remains pending. Subsequently, SpaceX will need to implement corrective measures and make adjustments to its launch license based on these findings. To effect these changes or to add further flights, SpaceX is required to furnish updated information. An FAA spokesperson shared that the updated information should encompass the corrective actions outlined in the mishap investigation report, as well as any other modifications deemed essential for public health, safety, and property protection. The FAA will conduct a comprehensive assessment of the new data to ensure its alignment with all regulatory prerequisites before granting the necessary modifications to the license for future launch operations. Concurrently, a parallel development emerged as the U.S. Coast Guard issued a notification to maritime personnel. This advisory informed them of potential rocket launches anticipated off the coast of Boca Chica, possibly as soon as the 31st of August. While customary, such notifications don't guarantee an imminent launch. Nonetheless, this announcement suggests SpaceX's confidence in obtaining the agency's approval within the next 10 days. However, for this sequence of events to unfold, SpaceX needs to achieve substantial progress in resolving several critical issues. Among these, 2 stand out as potential safety concerns, and they are receiving thorough scrutiny from the FAA. The first issue revolves around the flight termination system, a topic where Musk has offered limited insight into its malfunction. Of particular note is the worrisome 42-second delay between system activation and vehicle destruction, prompting raised eyebrows. FAA officials are taking a hands-on approach, personally evaluating components like transmitters and antennas linked to the system due to its pivotal role in guaranteeing public safety. Consequently, any alterations that SpaceX introduces to the system will undergo exhaustive evaluation by the agency. Shifting focus to the second challenge, SpaceX has been working on a dampening system, which unfortunately wasn't operational during the initial flight attempt. On a brighter note, this system is now operational and has undergone testing through controlled firing trials this month. However, despite these positive steps, there is a possibility that further action will be necessary. Dealing with significant amounts of water involves a complex process, including securing permits and establishing infrastructure for containment or treatment, especially when groundwater is involved. This entails obtaining permits from both the EPA and local jurisdictions. It requires demonstrating not only the volume of water to be discharged, but also its composition, whether it's pure water or contains additives from other processes. SpaceX is well aware of this aspect and has addressed it in its environmental assessment. If circumstances demand, the company has expressed willingness to construct retention ponds for capturing and processing water. This, in turn, would require seeking the requisite permits from the Texas Council on Environmental Quality (TSEC). This situation might pose a significant hurdle to meeting the targeted rocket launch on August 31st. A TSEC spokesperson confirmed an ongoing collaborative effort with SpaceX to determine whether the pressurized water system necessitates permitting or additional approval. However, as of now, no definitive decision has been reached at this juncture. A significant journey lies ahead before the Starship can attain the reliability of a fully operational national vehicle, akin to SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. To realize this goal, SpaceX must execute a series of repetitive flights involving the Starship's Super Heavy rocket. This ambitious objective encompasses propelling both the Starship and Super Heavy stages into orbit and ensuring their safe return to Starbase, the launch site situated in Boca Chica, Texas. The achievement of this feat is crucial, with the added challenge of avoiding any destructive incidents. Furthermore, SpaceX faces the demanding task of swiftly reconditioning the launch vehicle for subsequent orbital expeditions within an exceptionally tight time frame. Considering the Starship's intended role in facilitating missions to distant destinations such as the Moon and Mars, the mastery of in-orbit refueling takes on paramount importance. This process may entail the deployment of additional Starships as fuel tankers or the establishment of strategically positioned fuel depots. The endeavor to prepare the Starship for journeys beyond the confines of low Earth orbit necessitates a sequence of swift launches involving tanker rockets condensed into a tight time frame. NASA's Artemis project, designed to restore human presence on the lunar surface, greatly hinges on the operational preparedness of the Starship in time for the launch of Artemis 3. NASA has placed its trust in SpaceX's ability to convert the Starship into a human landing system by the end of 2025. Furthermore, the Starship is set to fulfill captivating missions, including transporting a group of artists on a lunar circumnavigation as part of the Dear Moon private spaceflight initiative. Adding to this, the upcoming third private Polaris mission designed for Earth's orbit is strategically utilizing the Starship for its expedition. Finally, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, holds a profound need for a functional Starship system if he is to realize his lifelong aspiration of constructing a self-sustaining city on Mars. His vision encompasses dispatching fleets of Starships across the interplanetary void, carrying daring individuals willing to stake their lives to establish a new domicile on an alien world, alongside the necessary materials and tools to accomplish this monumental task. Nonetheless, the pressure on Musk and his team remains considerable. Nevertheless, SpaceX boasts a track record that instills confidence in their ability to craft the largest rocket in history. The company has already demonstrated mastery in the realm of reusable rockets with the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy, which could be prepared for subsequent flights in mere days rather than months, a feat that even eluded NASA with its Space Shuttle program. It's a bet few would take that SpaceX won't achieve operational status for the Starship. Once the Starship is fully operational, it's poised to be a transformative innovation akin to the impact of the jumbo jet on aviation or the racing yacht on ocean travel. This incredible vessel will not only have the capacity to deliver over 100 tons of cargo or accommodate 100 individuals across the expanse of the solar system, but it will also possess the capability to hoist astonishingly massive payloads into the realm of space. These cargoes are anticipated to encompass a range of valuable payloads, including commercial space stations, expansive space telescopes, and space-based anti-missile defense installations. Additionally, there are prospects for the deployment of nuclear-propelled and powered robotic probes capable of initiating profound explorations of the outer planets. Even if Musk's estimations are slightly off the mark, the Starship's transformation into an operational vehicle has the potential to transform numerous space missions that have, until now, remained relegated to the realm of dreams due to prohibitive costs. The rocket holds the potential to serve as a foundational element of an extensive transportation network, facilitating the movement of essential resources from lunar and asteroid mining sites to orbiting manufacturing facilities, and subsequently transporting finished products back to Earth. The Starship's capabilities could act as a catalyst for a burgeoning space-based economy, generating previously unimaginable wealth. While the world may appear to be fraught with challenges such as conflicts, political deceit, and media sensationalism, developments in Boca Chica, akin to the uplifting spirit of the Apollo program in the 1960s, offer a beacon of courage, vision, and grandeur. The Starship's evolution serves as tangible evidence that optimism and prospects for an improved future for humanity are very much alive. And that concludes our discussion. If you wish to support our channel and gain access to exclusive content, we invite you to contemplate becoming a patron by clicking on the link provided in the description below. We extend our gratitude for your generosity and unwavering enthusiasm for the exploration of space. As always, this is Kevin from Great SpaceX, and until our next encounter, maintain your gaze skyward.